FDA has approved a new cholesterol-lowering pill that could help reduce LDL, or the so-called bad cholesterol.
Joining us live now to explain is Dr. Jeffrey Berman, Chair of Cardiology at St. Vincent's Medical Center. Good morning, Doctor. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Morning. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So a very interesting revelation this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about what led the FDA to approve this new cholesterol drug?
Yes, well, heart disease is the #1 killer of people worldwide and in the United States. And having an elevated cholesterol, especially the bad cholesterol, LDL, is one of the major risk factors for developing heart disease. There have been drugs around since the 1980s, statins mainly, that have helped lower cholesterol. Over the last 10 years, we've had another class of drugs called PCSK9 inhibitors that lower cholesterol an additional 60%, but they need to be given by injection. And this new drug is an oral form of one of these PCSK9 inhibitors that lower cholesterol by about 50 to 60% beyond what the statins are able to do, or in people who are unable to take statins. So it's a new potent drug in our war against heart disease. Very effective new medicine.
Absolutely. You mentioned right there, doctor, for people who are unable to take statins. So I guess who is unable to take statins, and does this new drug replace that? Would you rather someone be on a statin than this? Can you just explain that a little more for us?
Yes. So statins have been around, again, for about 40 years, and they are the most widely prescribed medications in the world, very well studied, very effective, very safe. And most people can't take a statin, and they're still the main treatment for heart artery disease prevention. But some people have side effects from statins, so they can't take them. Some people, even on a statin, can't get their cholesterol low enough. So for both of those groups, people who can't get their cholesterol low enough on a statin or that can't take a statin, this new medicine, or the injectable forms of this medicine, and now this new oral form, could be taken in either in addition to or instead of a statin and have a very effective cholesterol lowering effect.
All right. All right. Well, it sounds very encouraging for those who might be a candidate for this new oral pill. How can they get their hands on it, doctor?
I don't think it's in the pharmacy yet, but it will be very soon. And, still for most people, I would still recommend using the injectable form of this medication first, because it's been proven. It's been around for 10 years. We have good studies that show that not only does it lower cholesterol, but it really helps prevent heart attacks and other cardiac events. This new medicine, it's called enlicitide, or Lifendra is the trade name. It lowers cholesterol about 50 to 60%, very effective in the trials that led to FDA approval. But we still don't have the what we call outcomes data that show us that it really does reduce the chance of having a heart attack.
Right.
So we're still waiting for that. That'll be available in a couple of years. So, but for certain patients, this medication will be a great thing to have.
Very interesting. Dr. Berman, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, doctor.